Alright guys, we live? I don't know what is going on. My computer is playing up. I think we're all good. Please let me know if we're not. But we should be fine. Alright, let's go. Stuck into this match. Brian Lara challenge, here we come. Alrighty, welcome to the SCG. Today we've got a test match between England and Australia. Today we're doing the Brian Lara challenge, which is basically a challenge where you need to get at least 400 runs with one batsman, or batter in this case, so should really get out of the habit of saying batsman. We lose the challenge if none of our batters get 400 runs or over 400 runs. Hopefully we win the toss here, otherwise I'm going to have to reset the game. That is a tail. We have won the toss. We will be batting first. So, very happy with that result. We've got Alyssa Healy and Beth Mooney coming to the crease. Let's get stuck into the cricket. I also have to mention it's a day-night test, so... Okay. So I just had to pause for a second there, guys. We'll leave that alone. Now, this is actually my third attempt at streaming today. The first two attempts did not go well. I'm still getting used to all the settings and whatnot with YouTube, so forgive me if this doesn't go to plan either. And that has bowled me. I have misread that completely, and Alyssa Healy has gone third ball for a duck. So not good. Meg Lanning now coming to the crease. England have got the wood over Australia early. No run there. Just drinking my tea as I normally do in my videos. No run there. Brunt bowling very, very well to begin. That's in the gap, and that'll be 4. First boundary of the morning. Australia are 1 for 4 to begin, or 4 for 1, depending on which way you want to read the scoreboard. So, Beth Mooney is now at the crease. Anya Shrubsole, I believe that's how you say her name, running into bowl. And I'm just going to pause for a second, because I don't think I'm on the right screen. Give me... Oh, that's it, me in the helmet. Give me 1 second, guys. Just got to figure a few things out. I believe that's how you say her name, running into bowl. And I'm just going to pause for a second, because I don't think I'm on the right screen. Okay. What am I trying to do? Anyway, I'll figure it out later. I'm trying to find the chat, because I can't see it. I think I clicked off it. Let's get my OBS in front of me. Settings. That's right. All good. I have to go without it for now. Hopefully something will pop up and tell me what's happening. That's flicked nicely into the gap. I think it's going to go to the rope. That'll be 4 more. So good start for the Australians despite the loss of Healy. Got 2 boundaries in the first 2 overs. That's a dot. That's a play and a miss to end the second over. Australia 8 for 1 at the moment. Meg Lanning and Beth Mooney just struggling at the moment, even though they've got 2 boundaries and a good start. Do not feel confident, I must admit. Oh, here we go. Chat. Here we go. Found the chat. All good. No run there. Okay. As I said, Australia 8 for 1 still. Meg Lanning and Beth Mooney just getting into the innings at the moment. Sorry the start of the stream has been a little bit of a mess. We're just getting into it. Just getting into it at the moment. Leave that one alone. Let's get my OBS back in front of me. Where's my chat icon? There it is. It's on the wrong screen. Sorry, this has been an absolute mess to begin with. So let's see if we can just hang in there. If we can get through to lunch without another wicket falling, that would be ideal. Have I mentioned if it's a day-night test yet? Because it is a day-night test. I did make it a day-night test. That was a brave leave, considering how Healy got out. Australia 8 for 1 after 3. Beth Mooney now facing shrubs. Oh, there's a packed slips cordon for her. No run there. An absolutely packed slips cordon. That's good timing. The one thing I need to get used to in these with this women's test is that the bowling is a lot slower, so my timing hasn't been as good so far in this match. Not that it's an excuse for poor performance, but it's just something I'm getting used to. Let's say that. Leave that through to the keeper. Jones, I think, is the keeper, if I'm not mistaken. Wide outside off, we'll leave those alone. Nothing to be gained by swinging out wide. We've already lost 1 wicket, we don't need to lose another. There's a run there. Might even be 2 runs there, we'll get 2. Australia 10 for 1 after 4. Well left by Lanning. Leave that. Leave that as well. Now, what can I talk about in this stream? I don't know the women's team that well, I'll be honest, but I'm trying to watch a lot more women's cricket. Because I know my in-laws quite enjoy watching the women play. We did watch a fair bit of the Women's World Cup that was on earlier this year in New Zealand, which was good to see that the Aussie girls won that one. But yeah, I know, the likes of Perry and Lanning and Healy, but a lot of the not as high profile players I don't know that well, I'll be honest. So it'd be good to sort of, over the next, hopefully, couple of matches, assuming that we don't get 400 this match, it would be good to get to know them a little bit more. But we'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. England have been bowling very tidily to Australia. They've got a pack slips called in for Mooney. Taken on the drive. Going to get 2 more. No, just the 1. It's good fielding in the end from England. Just got the single. Lanning's taking her time to get going. She's 4 of 15. 4 of 16 now. That's swinging away from the stump, so safe to leave. And where's Shrubsole going to put this last one? They do have slips in place for Lanning. Not as many though, and again that change in pace has got me undone. So Lanning has to go as well, caught behind. She's gone for 4. Australia 2 for 11. Not looking good for the Brian Lara challenge. This is looking not very good at the moment. Australia 2 for 11. There you go, Brunt bowling a little bit faster. That's what we like to see. Yep, we get Perry on strike. She is known as Queen of the Test match for a reason. She can just bat for days and days on end. Duck below that one. Finish off the rest of my tea. Oh, really? I'm going to review that. I reckon that's going over. It's probably not helping that I haven't played a shot. Oh, that's not a good looking angle. Oh, no. It's pitched outside off. In line. Oh, boy. Not good. I thought that was going higher. So we've burned a review. Perry's out second ball. And the scorecard, arguably our 3 best batters are out combined for 4 runs. 2 ducks in that. Not good. Not good at all. Australia reeling at 3 for 12. I would not have predicted this at the start of the test. Alright, let's get through to the end of the over. Leave that alone. Wow. What an over. Let's see if the team can get to 400, let alone one player. That's up-ish. Yeah, my timing is all out of whack because the bowling is so slow. I'm not making excuses, I promise. Yeah, we'll make a run there. Just get a cheeky single. Get Mooney off strike. She's scored the bulk of the runs to begin. Well left, McGrath. Well left. That's a good shot. That'll hopefully go to the boundary. Yes, it has. So McGrath's on the board with 4. Beautifully played as well. No run there. That's the dot ball. Good way to end the over. Australia 3 for 17 to begin this match. Leave that alone. Brunt bowling very well. She's got 2 for 5 from 4.1. That's in the gap. Well played by Mooney. That's 4 more. Alright, just starting to score a few runs here, Australia. Still not in a good position, being 3 down. But making the best of a bad position, I think. No run. Leave that alone. Outside off, it's nice and safe. It's alright. Play and a miss to end the over. Australia 3 for 21 after 9. That's well fielded. Well played, well fielded, good cricket all round. Nicely done. That is a poor shot. Not good at all. That's a leaf. That's punched down the ground. I don't think it's going to go to the boundary. The fielder's going to cut it off. Just be the 2. That's in the gap. That'll be 4. That's a good shot from McGrath. And suddenly, just back-to-back runs from Australia. It's 6 off the over so far. I think McGrath's playing with a bit of confidence. Mooney's not quite there yet. And a leave to end the over. So Australia 3 for 27 after 10. Really strong start by England though. Had Australia at 3 for 12 at one stage. That's a dot. That's a no ball. So 3 runs to Australia. Can't really complain about that. Just a single. Beth Mooney gets off strike, gives Mooney some more strike, gives McGrath some more strike. No run there. Duck below that. Surprised that wasn't a wide. Duck below that one as well. That should be a wide. That one was pretty high. Going to pause for a second, guys, because I just want to change one setting. Edit. I want to make this. Just want to change that. Hopefully, you guys should be able to access the chat now. Hang on, let me get my correct screen up. All right. All right, Katie Cross is coming into the attack now. I think there's a slight delay in the chat and in the gameplay. That's a dot ball. So I'm currently watching the stream on my phone as well, so just let me know if there's a bit of a delay, and I'll see if I can try and get that fixed. Crap, there's another wicket. I was not paying attention. That is not good. We're not going to challenge that. That is not good at all. 4 for 30. This is not good. Ash Gardner, help us. Oh boy. That's a wide. Should be a wide. That's in the gap. That should be 4. That's a better shot. Good shot, Ash Gardner. That's straight to a fielder, unfortunately. Couldn't pierce the gap. That's in the gap. That'll be 4 more, surely. Good way to finish the 12th over. Ash Gardner getting some runs. Nat Skiver? Shiva. She's coming on to bowl. That run rate's back over 3 now. Hard to believe there's still 88 overs left in the day. So much has happened in the first 12 overs. No run there. I think Charlie McGrath's going to be key to us being successful here today. No run there. We'll leave that alone as well. A lot of crazy stuff has been happening today. A lot of early wickets and not enough runs. And for me personally, I've had a bit of a crazy day as well. My boss was calling me at like 8:30 in the morning, being like, "Where are you? Why aren't you at work?" Because apparently I was rushed on for work today. And I didn't know I was. So that was the thing that happened. So anyway, I've got work tomorrow at 7 AM until 11. So that's not too bad. Looking after children with disabilities, that's what I do for a living, which I quite enjoy. It's pretty rewarding work. That was wide. That's surprising. But yeah, it's good fun. We have a lot of fun with those kids, so they're all pretty good. Ooh, that was not far away from the stumps. No run there. 4 for 39. Not in a good spot at the moment, we are. Fielder has completely misjudged that, and that is another boundary to Ash Gardner. I think that's her third boundary of the morning. She probably wasn't expecting to be batting this early. But oh well. Sometimes that happens in Test cricket, and you can't really help it. Alright, 14 gone. Australia for 4 for 43. Yes, I repeat, 4 for 43. Ow. That tickled. Tally McGrath showing she's a bit of a tough nut. That's a good shot. That should be 4. It is 4. Just looked in the chat. Soma Reels, thank you for being a big fan. Really appreciate that, man. Nice to see you in the chat as well. Nice. It's always nice to see people, you know, commenting on my videos and whatnot. What's been your favourite video of mine so far, if you don't mind me asking? We are not looking good at 4 for 47, I can tell you that much. Oh boy. That's drinks. 4 for 47 at drinks. Not looking good. 85 overs to go today. I don't know if we're going to get there. Hey Kanchan, how you going? I believe that's how you say your name. Correct me if I'm wrong. Kanchan, is that right? Or Kanchan? Ben Stokes, what about him? I know he's captain, New England captain. Hello, I am dead. Why am I dead? I don't think I'm dead. Maiden over. Australia still 4 for 70. 4 for 47. I wish I was 4 for 74. Have a few more runs. I know India. My You're from India? Oh, I have my great grandmother is from India. She's 101 at the moment, actually. I visited her the other day in her nursing home. So yeah, I'm not fully Indian, but I do have Indian heritage. So I can't say I'm from India though. What's the weather like in India at the moment? Is it nice? Is it still sunny? I assume it. Whenever I think of India, I just assume it's sunny all year round. So correct me if I'm wrong. You can speak Hindi. I don't speak Hindi, unfortunately. I wish I did. That's a shot. Is there a bit of a delay in the between me chatting to you guys and the response in the chat? Is there a bit of a delay? Just put yes if there is in the chat. I'll see if I can fix it if that is the case. No, I'm playing on PC, not on PS4. Yeah, I sold my PS4 last year to fund a new gaming PC. So yeah, big fan of PC. But I played Cricket 19 on PS4. Just occurred to me that we've finally crossed the 50 mark. We're 4 wickets down, but we've We've crossed 50, so little achievement. Sophie Eccleston, some finger spin. Here we go. No run there. I do like facing the spinners. If the more they bowl spin, the less problems I think I'm going to have, to be honest, because the spin comes out at the same pace as the male bowlers. So the more spin they bowl, I think I'm going to be better off. There we go. So I think my first 3 shots have all been ideal timing. Even though I haven't got any runs.
Ooh, nice bowling. Ooh, oh, well bowled.
That'll be runs. That's 4. First runs off the Eccleston over. Got another spinner. We got a leggy. I was looking at my phone. I wasn't really... No, we're not going to run that. Kenshan, bro, I'm your new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate you subscribing. What is my income? It's hard. I work shift work, so I basically get paid when I work. So, but I get... I'll say above $25 an hour. That's my income. I won't say exactly, but it's above that. Another dot ball. After 2 wides in a row. Yeah, we'll get a single there. I'm a little bit surprised they're bowling around the wicket to as a leg spinner to 2 right-handers. That is a little bit surprising. I'm humble, thank you. I try and show humility where I can. And we'll leave that one. 6, that's another wide. Seriously? Love you from India. That's very sweet. I plan to visit India one day. As I said, my grandfather was born in India, and my great nana, she's born in Sri Lanka. I know they sometimes those 2 countries don't get along, but I'd love to visit the subcontinent one day just to get a taste of my heritage. So no, do appreciate it. No run there. Can feel a bit of a partnership growing at the moment between these 2. Ash Gardner and Tali McGrath just chipping away at getting some runs. That'll be 4. Ash Gardner's now into the 20s. That's playing miss. Whenever you visit India trying to meet with you, I don't know when I'm going to go to India, so I can't promise anything. But I'm in... Let's hit that first. I'm in the middle of planning my wedding at the moment, so money's a little tight. So I don't know if it'll be anytime soon, but show 1-6. Oh boy, that'll be a tough effort with these, the way I'm playing at the moment. Tell you what, if I can get to one of these batters to 50, I'll have a crack at hitting a 6. How's that for a deal? Yeah, we get the single there. So I'm feeling a lot more confident now since the spin has come on. Hey Bubsy, how you going? Long time subscriber of mine. Good to see you can make it.
Nice bowling.
IRAA, how you going?
Ooh, well bowled.
Please show the 6. If I get out, it's your fault. Alright, we're going to try and hit it down the ground for 6. There we go. That's a big 6er. Alright, that's the only one I'm doing. Good. How about me? I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Having a good day. Just been chilling out at home today. My girlfriend's out. She works nights, so... See ya, Kanchan. Nice to see you. So yeah, just chilling out, Bubsy.
Ooh, nice bowling. Ooh, oh, well bowled.
Love you too, bro.
Yep.
Shot. Worked nicely behind the wicket. That's 4. So after being 4 for 30, starting to build a little bit of a partnership now.
Yep.
That's a wide. That's the 50 partnership up. So finally got a solid partnership going. Feeling a lot... That's another wide. Feeling a lot more confident than I was before. Another wide. Yep, that's 3 in a row. Glenn needs to bowl it on the pitch. That would be deeply appreciated.
Yep.
Just single run it down to deep square leg. So 5 of just 2 legal deliveries in this over so far.
Ooh,
Put in the chat, guys, who your favourite cricketers are. We'll talk about favourite cricketers.
Yep.
That'll be 4 more. Lovely shot. This has been an expensive over so far. My favourite cricketer. Who's my favourite cricketer? Growing up, it was Kevin Peterson and Michael Clark were my 2 favourites growing up. Now, probably Marnus. I really like Marnus. I know it's like a really basic choice, but I do like Marnus. Virat's pretty good. I do like Ravi Jadeja as well. He's a favourite of mine going back a little while. Always like Sean Marsh. Yeah, Sean Marsh is a good pick. I probably prefer Mitch Marsh. Are you a Western Australian? I don't, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't discriminate if you're Western Australian. So, but yeah, Sean Marsh is a good pick.
Yes.
Don't mind Joe Root. Yeah, I feel a bit sorry for Joe Root at the moment. He's not had a good time of it as of late. Nah, Victorian. So where's the, what's the Sean Marsh connection, if you don't mind me asking? Did he play for the Renegades at some point? Or am I imagining that? I think I might be making that up.
Yes.
It's another wide. These spinners really need to stop going around the wicket. This is ridiculous. That's another wide. Yeah, Renegades. I thought he did.
Yeah.
I thought he was still playing for the Scorchers. Because I know Mitch Marsh plays for the Scorchers.
Yes.
But yeah, no, if he plays for the Renegades, no, that makes sense.
Ooh, well bowled.
Who else is a favourite of mine? I really enjoyed Nathan Horrocks growing up for whatever reason. I don't know why. I think I spoke about this in one of my videos.
Yeah.
That's a good shot. That'll be 4. I really enjoyed watching Nathan Horrocks bowl for whatever reason. I don't know why. I think because he bowled off spin and I bowled off spin as a kid. So yeah, whatever reason, he was always a favourite. That'll be another wide. Glenn has been really expensive. Really expensive. And we'll let that go to end the 26th. So, looking in a much better position than we were, say, 15 overs ago.
Ooh, nice.
But we're doing very well. Doing very, very well.
Ooh, well
Alright, what else should we talk about, guys? Any other cricket stuff you want to know? Stuff about me you want to know? I'm pretty much an open book, so, you know, chuck anything my way and I'll answer in kind.
Nice bowling.
Is there any cricket stuff going on in the world at the moment? I know there's not much going on in Australia. So obviously footy season. Do you have a footy team, Bubsy? Or are you just a cricket man?
Ooh. Oh, well bowled. Ooh. Well bowled. Ooh. Oh, well bowled. Ooh. Nice bowling.
Is there any footy on tonight? Wednesday night? I'll check. I know there's Thursday night footy. I don't think there's Wednesday night footy. Nope.
Ooh. Well bowled.
Earliest game is on Friday. Port versus Bulldogs. Do you guys have a pick?
Ooh. Oh, well bowled.
Support Hawthorn in the AFL and I play for club. Which club do you play for?
Ooh. Well bowled. Ooh. Nice bowling.
Dogs by 20 odd. I reckon it'll be close. It's in Adelaide.
Well bowled.
Yeah, I'll probably go Dogs as well. I'm looking at the AFL app. They're favourites on Sportsbet. They're $1.84. Port are $1.96. So, I reckon it'll be close. I reckon it might be a couple of goals by the Doggies, I reckon. But me being a grew up an Adelaide Crows fan, so don't mind seeing Port lose.
Oh, well bowled.
Win Chelsea Blues. Whereabouts is Win Chelsea? Whereabouts is that in Victoria?
Yep.
Just get the single there.
Keepers. Ooh. Ooh.
Alrighty.
Ooh. Nice bowling.
4 for 99. We're looking much better than we were a couple of, probably half an hour ago. Looking much better now. Leave that. One more over till the end of the session. The first session. I assume it'll be 30 overs for the first session.
Ooh. Well
Leave that
bowled.
alone. Near Geelong. Geelong's nice. I went to Geelong. When did I last go to Geelong? I reckon it was 2016. I went to Geelong to watch a match. I was on a footy trip. School footy trip. And we did tours of the Carlton Footy Club and St Kilda Footy Club. And then we went and watched the Crows play Geelong at Geelong.
Ooh. Oh, well
And it was
bowled.
freezing cold. So yeah, but from what I remember, Geelong's a nice little place.
Yes.
Just got the single, and that is the 100 up for Australia. Did not think we would get there. But yeah, we're hanging in there for dear life at the moment. That's a terrible ball. That's a wide. So Bubsy, did you grow up in the Geelong area? Or would you sort of grew up in the Hawthorn area? So obviously being a Hawthorn can't talk. Hawthorn supporter. And you're playing club cricket or club footy, I'm not sure which one you mean, near Geelong. I'm curious which way you sort of go. That's drinks. I don't think it's quite the tea breaks. It's a day-night test. Not quite the tea break yet.
Oh, well bowled.
So yeah, I find it very interesting to figure out why people support certain teams. Because I'm a Gold Coast man.
Nice bowling.
I've never lived in the Gold Coast before, but I've been there on holiday twice as a kid, and that's how I became a Gold Coast supporter. But the Crows are my second favourite team.
Well bowled.
So yeah, my brother's a Sydney fan.
Ooh, nice.
Your mum's from Hawthorn, but I've lived in the Geelong area. Okay, cool. Do you get to go to many of the Hawks games, or do you just watch on the telly? 4 for 101. 30.5 gone.
Ooh, nice bowling.
What am I doing that for? That is a terrible shot.
Yes.
There we go. Worked into the gap nicely. Don't think it's going to be 4. No, it is 4. Nicely done. Oh, that's in the air. Jeez. But yeah, I haven't been to a footy game in ages. I haven't been to one. I reckon I went to one last year at the Adelaide Oval. Actually, I don't even think I went to one last year. I reckon it's been a couple of years since I've been to an AFL game. I haven't been to any this year, as I'm 2 hours away from the SCG, and I'm even further away. That's a good shot. Even further away from GWS's place. So I reckon it's been a good couple of years since I've seen a good footy match. Usually just watch from home. That's cool. That's fair enough. That's probably what I do most of the time as well.
Ooh, oh, well bowled. Ooh, nice bowling.
You haven't been to one since last year? Who did you see last year? I'm assuming it's a Hawks game.
Wait on.
Another dot. No, no run, no run, no run, no run. Okay, the run rate's just starting to slow down. Talia McGrath on 39. Ash Gardner also on 39. I didn't actually notice that. Just get the single to finish the over. Australia 4 for 110. We were looking pretty dire there for a little while. No run there. Richmond Hawthorn. That would have been a good one. Was that at the... I'm guessing that's at the G? Because that probably would have been packed, I'm assuming. Pretty full house. Duck below that one. It's a wide. How many wides have England bowled so far this match? I'm guessing... 13! That's a lot more than I would have guessed. I didn't actually put a guess in, but 13 wides in 33 overs. That's a lot of wides. Got any tea left? We've got a little bit of tea left. That's not out. It's going over the top. Oh, that was the drawn match, was it? I've never been to a football game where it's been a draw. Hey, Gaming Bunny, how you going? I don't think I've seen your name pop up before. Do you get to much of the AFLW, Bubsy? So I went to the would have been the second AFLW Grand Final at the Adelaide Oval, where there was like 55,000 there, and it was a match that Aaron Phillips did a ACL at like halfway through the third quarter, and still got player of the match. Gaming Money, please do 390. I'm not sure what you mean.
Waiting.
No run there. You do live streaming from your PS4. Okay, that's cool. What games do you stream? Are you into the final as well, Bubsy? Yeah, I think Adelaide played Carlton. It was around the same time that Taylor Harris, there was the whole thing about, you know, her kicking action and whatnot. It was around that time. But it was a really good experience, actually. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. That's wide. Yeah, I thought it was really good. Alright, we're 36 overs in. We haven't had a break yet. We haven't had a tea break or a lunch break. That's down the ground. I've timed it not superbly. I think the fielder's going to cut it off. But we're going to have to put a dive in. Just in case. Gaming Bunny, I'm still not sure what you mean by 390. Match has slowed down a little bit. Run rate's down to 3.12. But I feel like the match is in control. We're back in control of the match somewhat. That's boundary. We went to the one at Metricon Stadium. That would have been a good one. I've never been to Metricon Stadium, despite being a Gold Coast supporter for 11 years. I've been to the Gold Coast matches whenever they've been in Adelaide. But I've never actually been to Metricon Stadium, which is really, really lazy of me, actually. So I should have gone at least once. I should go at least once, I should say. But anyway, 37 overs in the books. Australia are 4 for 118. Still no break in the game. We're still going. I think there might be a tea break at the 40 over mark. And that's another wide. That's like the 75th billion wide they've bowled. It's a good shot. Hit straight to a fielder though. Bubsy, did you go to any of the Hawks grand finals in the last couple of years? Winning or losing, doesn't matter. I'm just curious. I've never been to an AFL grand final. I did not time that well. My uncle's been to all three of the Crows ones. Unfortunately, he did go to the 2017 one, which wasn't good. I remember watching that at home, and the first quarter was great because we were up by like 2 goals. Yo, big day tomorrow. Good luck with the rest of the match. See ya. Thanks for tuning in, Bubsy. Always appreciate your comments and whatnot. So I'll see you around. Is that another wide? Yep, another wide. It's close to being out, but I don't think it will be out. Yeah, no review. Good decision. That is no, that's well fielded. We're not going to run that one. And there's the tea break. Ash Gardner and Talia McGrath have somehow made it to tea. They've really dug their heels in. We were 4 for 30 at one stage. Not looking too good. We're 4 for 124 now. 94 run partnership between these two. We're just taking it an over at a time.
Wide on.
That's a dot ball. Leave that alone.
Waiting.
That's another dot. I must say, guys, I've really enjoyed this streaming experience so far. I was a little bit apprehensive to begin with.
Well bowled.
But this has gone really well. We've been live for about just over an hour 10 minutes. And nothing's fallen to pieces yet. So I'm going to say that's an absolute win, despite how the cricket is going. Dot ball. And the 39th over, Australia 4 for 124. Name Lilo, please, Om Prakash Solanki. I'm not. So is your name Lilo? Is that what you're saying?
Ooh. Oh, well bowled.
So I'm not sure what you mean.
Yes.
Shot. That's probably going to go for 4 more. Abhishek Kumar. Favourite player? Current or one that's retired? Because my current favourite player is probably Ravi Jadeja.
Wait on. Yes. No.
No runs there. All-time favourite player? Kevin Peterson. It's probably my favourite all-time. Who's yours, Abhishek? Who's your favourite all-time player?
Wide on. Yep.
It's in the gap. I don't think it's going to get to the rope. Yeah, it has gotten to the rope. Ash Gardner moves on to 49. 100 partnership is up. These two have done very, very well. Saurav Ganguly. Why can't I say Ganguly? Is your favourite? I didn't really watch him growing up. He's probably just before my time. Yeah, he's sort of that generation before that I started watching because I was born 1999, so he would have been I was maybe 8 years old when he retired. So that's down the pitch. That'll be 50 for Gardner. Brought up with a boundary. 53 off 85, 12 fours in it. Strike rate of 62.4. A pretty evenly distributed wagon wheel, I would say. Lots of shots down the ground on the leg side. A few shots on the offside as well. So doing pretty good. Who's your current favourite player, Abhishek? What about IPL? I know the Rajasthan Royals are my favourite IPL team. I must admit, I don't watch a lot of the IPL. Who's playing for the let's have a look. Who's playing for the Royals at the moment? Joss Butler, he's probably a good one. Current favourite player is Rohit Sharma. Yeah, I like Rohit Sharma. He's pretty good. Probably Joss Butler is probably my favourite international player from the Royals. I'm not sure who my favourite Indian player is from the Royals. But yeah, Rohit Sharma's a good pick. I like Rohit Sharma. I'm glad he's getting more of an opportunity in the test matches now, in the last probably couple of years. He was a bit of a one-day specialist for a little while. But he's sort of really come along as a test match batsman. He's done really well. What do you think of Ben Stokes getting the captaincy for England? Your favourite team's RCB. Do you like Virat? He plays for RCB, doesn't he? I'm assuming he does. If my memory serves correctly, he does play for RCB. I don't know the IPL that well. I'm not going to pretend like I do. Yeah, the reason I go for the Royals is because I was obsessed with Shane Watson growing up. He was another one of my favourites in addition to Michael Clarke and Kevin Peterson. And he used to play for the Royals, so that's why they were my favourite team. I don't know, yeah. But yeah, I don't really know the IPL. Yeah, Virat is in RCB. Oh, that is well fielded. That is very well fielded by mid-wicket. Charlie McGrath's been stuck in the 40s for a little while now. Work that behind square, put a dive in. All is safe. Abhishek, who, ignore my ignorance, who took over the Indian captaincy from Virat? Because I know he really relinquished it recently. Here are you from? I'm from Australia. I'm in New South Wales. But I'd love to go to India one day. It's on my bucket list of things to do. That's a good shot down the ground. See if we can sneak 2. It's gone for 4. Ash Gardner doing very, very well at the moment. That's a dot. Sarah Glenn bringing the spinners back on. She's finally decided to go over the wicket. I want to see exactly how many wides she's conceded going around the wicket. Because it's slightly ridiculous. I reckon she's conceded at least 10 wides. No, just... Oh, 10! I was right! Oh, pardon me, a little burp there. I was absolutely right. 10 wides. Or at least 10 extras. I'm assuming they're wides. That is hilarious. I assumed it was a lot. But I didn't know it was actually 10. No run there. That is funny. Dot ball. What part of India are you from, Abhishek? Are you from Bangalore? Yes. Oh, it's a nick. And it's gone for 4. No slip in place. That's the half century for Talia McGrath. 53 balls. Sorry, 53 runs. 122 balls. 9 fours and a 6.
Ooh, nice bowling. Yep.
That's in the gap. I'm going to get at least 2. Rajasthan. So you're from Rajasthan, be like RCB. There's Talia McGrath's wagon wheel looking pretty good. I'd say fairly leg side dominated, but very impressive. 45 overs in the books. We're almost halfway through the day. The day is obviously 100 overs being a 4-day test, unlike the 90 overs. You're from Rajasthan because RCB is my favourite because of Virat and AB de Villiers. AB de Villiers, I love AB de Villiers. Another one of my favourites. South Africa's not really my favourite team in the world, but I do enjoy watching AB de Villiers bat. He was really good when he was in the Big Bash, when he was playing for the Brisbane Heat. I'm not a Brisbane Heat supporter. But yeah, I thought he was brilliant to watch, AB de Villiers. Kind of wish he was still playing, to be honest, because he's pretty good. I wouldn't mind having him at the Strikers. I'm a Adelaide Strikers supporter, so yeah, I think AB de Villiers is pretty good. Play and miss, not a play and miss. Left that alone. I I've been messing that up in my videos as of late, saying play and miss where I should be saying it's just a leave. I really got to tidy that up. Come in, love. That was my fiance. I just had to mute for a second. She's it's another wide by Glenn. She's gone to bed. She just got home from work, so she's a nanny. So she looks after other people's kids. I work in disability, so very much like working with kids we do. My fiance and I. No run there. Oh yes, there is a run. I stuffed up. You support Adelaide Strikers as well? Nice. I'm originally from Adelaide. I'm not from New South Wales. I moved to New South Wales at the start of the year. So, but if I had to pick between the Sixers and the Thunder, I'd probably pick the Thunder. But Adelaide Strikers are my favourite team. What made you pick the Strikers, Abhishek? And everybody else, put your favourite BBL team in the chat as well, because I think we got a good thing going here. Let's talk about the Big Bash, even though it's not Big Bash season. That's another wide by Glenn. She's got to be up to 16 by now. Leave that alone. Just leaving those wide ones. We're not going to bother stuffing around. Turn back a little bit. Favourite player is Jake Weatherall. Does he play for RCB? See, who's he play for in the IPL? I really should follow the RPL, the IPL more. Another good lead from Talia McGrath. Another dot. Oh, he's your favourite player for the Adelaide Strikers. Gotcha. Gotcha. I understand. That's a good shot down the ground. That is well fielded as well. Leave that alone. Just chip that away to the leg side for a single. Nice and easy.
Well bowled. Nice bowling.
So Abhishek, is Jake Weatherall your favourite Australia player, or is he just your favourite Strikers player?
Well bowled.
Akash, Mumbai Indians. Who's your favourite player for the Mumbai Indians? Does MS still play for the Mumbai Indians? That's a plain miss. Sophie Eccleston coming back on to bowl. She's bowled a pretty tidy spell. A none for 21 off 8. Dot ball. Five-time champs. I think Rajasthan's won it a couple of times. We won the first one. I know that. How many times has Rajasthan won? Just out of curiosity. He's Chennai Super Kings. Yeah, I did say I didn't know much about the IPL. Why do I think he's from Mumbai?
Nice bowling.
Anyway, my apologies. G'day Mohammed, how you going? We've only won it once. That was the first year of the IPL. Love you too, Mohammed.
Yep.
Just get the single. Do you have a favourite IPL team, Mohammed? That's what we're talking about, the IPL at the moment.
Yep.
Yeah, quick single, why not? Just occurred to me that we're 50 overs in. It has not felt like I've batted for 50 overs. And considering we're doing a trying to get 400 runs with a single player, I'm going to have to bat for a very long time. But these two have got a good thing going at the moment.
Ooh, well bowled.
Hit a 6. If they bowl it in a good area, I'll hit it for 6. But I'm a little bit nervous at the moment.
Yes.
And that's what happens when you try and hit it for 6. Throw your wicket away just like that. I shouldn't have tried to hit it over mid-off. That was dumb. We are in big trouble. We are in big trouble. 460 now. No more 6s.
Ooh. Well bowled.
I don't care how nicely you ask. I'm not hitting any more 6s. That's all good, Mohammed.
Ooh.
That's all good.
Bowling.
Who's your favourite IPL team? If you have one. If you don't have one, that's all good.
Ooh. Well bowled. Yes.
Who won the IPL this year? Or is it still going? I have no idea. My knowledge of Indian cricket is, apart from like the test team, like I know a fair bit about the test team, but in terms of like Indian domestic cricket, my knowledge is not strong.
Wait.
That is a misfield.
Ooh. Well bowled.
No run. Three run, one ball challenge. We're about to get 3 runs in 1 ball if she bowls another wide. James plays cricket. Good to see you, mate. Haven't heard from you in a little while. I was wondering how you're going.
Yes. Deep end.
That's another wide. How many wides has Glenn bowled? 17 wides. That is ridiculous. In 10 overs. That is putrid. That is terrible. She needs to stop going around the wicket. This is ridiculous. It's a good shot. It's beating the fielder to the rope. That'll be 4 more.
Wait. Yes.
Yeah, we'll take the single there. Give Sutherland a bit more strike. We're going to need to... Sutherland's going to need a bat for a long time. Because either Sutherland gets out and we're into the tail, which is not a good thing.
Ooh. Well bowled.
Ash Gardner's the key to this. Wait, is it Gardner that's in? Yeah, Gardner's in.
Ooh. Oh, well bowled.
How close are you to the 1,000, James? You in the 800s? My voice is very beautiful, thank you. I'm not much of a singer, but I do like to talk. Hence why I started the YouTube channel, because I can sort of just talk amongst myself. And people seem to listen, so... No, thank you for the nice comment.
Ooh. Oh, well bowled.
So James, are you from New Zealand, or are you just doing like series on your channel that is New Zealand based? Because I'm curious, because in your accent you don't seem to be like from New Zealand. 312 to go at the moment, so you're not that far away. I've just ticked over 50 in this stream, so I'm going to do a video in the next couple of days doing like a thank you for 50 subscribers video. So I started the stream at 47 and I think I'm on 51 now, so streaming seems to be a good way to get the people involved in the content. Not that you've got a bit more experience than me, I'm guessing. You've put up a fair few more videos than me. I only started 6 months ago, actually. Yeah, YouTube's great. I love YouTube. Ooh, that was almost out. If that was a short leg in place, that would have been out. Oh boy. Dot ball. That's probably going to be another wide. Yep. Another wide for Glenn. I'm from New Zealand, yeah, born and bred. See, your accent isn't that strong. Whereabouts in New Zealand are you from?
Nice bowling.
See, I thought you were one of us. I thought you were an Aussie. Had a bit of turn on it. Tickled over 5 years doing YouTube, although did it on and off for the first 3.5. Yeah, because I think I've seen your... I've sort of rediscovered your channel
Bowled.
when you started commenting on my stuff. Because when you commented, I recognized the channel, the name of your channel. I can't talk. The name of your channel. So I reckon back in the day, I used to watch your videos, and I've been watching them, since you've been posting them now. Auckland, you're from Auckland. I've never been to New Zealand, so
Oh, well
but your accent's not that strong.
waiting. Yes.
That's a shot down the ground. Gonna get just a single. We've been talking about the IPL on and off for the last half an hour. Do you have a favourite IPL team?
Ooh, well bowled.
I appreciate it, man. I think it's awesome when content creators, big or small, can communicate and exchange ideas and
Ooh.
just chat. I think it's cool. It's a good little cricket community. I like it. That'll be another wide. You get a lot of comments saying you sound like Dean. I can see why people would say that. But yeah, I wouldn't say you sound like Dean. No, it's a good comparison to have. He's very talented.
Ooh. Oh, well bowled.
You're Rajasthan Royals as well. Join the club, represent. We've had a little bit of RCB, CSK,
Yeah.
Mumbai Indians as well. Little IPL fest this afternoon, or sorry, this evening, I should say. It's getting just past 10 o'clock, New South Wales time.
Ooh, well bowled.
Oh, lights are on. Lights are on.
Yes. Deep end.
Why do you go for Rajasthan, James? We've been talking about... I follow them because I was obsessed with Shane Watson sort of that first year of the IPL, and they've been my team since, even though I haven't really followed them that closely. But yeah, I really should watch more of the IPL. Is it still going at the moment? I really don't know.
Well is it? Yeah.
It's another shot through the offside. I switched from Kolkata Knight Riders to Rajasthan this season, so timely swap it seems. So, how long's the season been going for this year? How far deep are we into the season?
Ooh, well bowled.
Oh, so there's quite a big New Zealand following in the Royals, is there?
Ooh, well bowled. Waiting.
That's dot.
Yes.
Yeah, we just chip that one over the top. Just the 4 runs on this occasion. Katie Cross coming back into the attack. A little bit expensive, but she's got one of the wickets, so can't really complain about that.
Yes.
That is a lovely straight drive by Gardner. That'll be 4 more.
Yeah.
Quick single.
Keeper's end.
It's beaten the fielder. Yeah, fair enough. Clever pickups and good team dynamics, fair enough. Who's your favourite Aussie player? Do you have a favourite Aussie player?
Yes.
No, back. Why did I leave that? That was terrible. We are in big trouble. I was too busy reading the chat. Oh no. This is not good. Oh god. Ash Gardner is going to be our Lord and Saviour for the remainder of this match. If anyone's going to score 400, it's going to be her. No more leaves near the stumps. Good question. Any Renegades players? We were talking about Sean Marsh earlier in the stream. You don't need to apologise. That was my fault.
Ooh, well bowled.
Rookie stream error. I'm going to put it down to. Don't spend so much time reading the chat and focus on the cricket. Massive Renegades fan. What made you settle on the Renegades?
Yes.
Quick single.
Forward.
Wareham? I think it's Georgina Wareham? I don't know for certain.
Ooh, well bowled.
Kane Richardson, Sean Marsh. A lot of Sean Marsh love in the chat today. There's been a lot of Sean Marsh love. I'll be honest, I don't rate Sean Marsh that highly. Mainly just because of how he's performed in test matches for Australia. But he's really good in the Big Bash. I'll give him that. G'day Soheb. Is that how you say your name? Soheb? Akhtar Malik? If I'm not mistaken. I apologise if I butchered your name there. Yeah, Kane Richardson's a good one. Play a fellow South Australian. I believe he's South Australian. He plays for the Redbacks anyway. Me being a South Australian. Yeah, big Kane Richardson fan. I do enjoy Richo. But yeah, I follow the strikers because I'm originally from Adelaide, but I moved to New South Wales at the start of the year with my fiance. So yeah, bit of everybody. Started watching them BBL 7, like the players at the time when we went on to win that season, thanks to Dan Christian. That is not a name I've heard in a little while, Dan Christian. He used to play for the Redbacks as well, so a lot of former Redbacks playing for the Renegades. I think Tim Ludeman's another one that used to play. Used to play for the Renegades. He had to finish higher than 8th ever since. Well, I applaud your commitment to the Renegades, James. I really do. Because yeah, it's not been easy for them. I'll be honest. No run there. Yeah, strikers do well. Yeah, we did do well last season. Yeah, we got absolutely. Yeah, don't really want to talk about the Challenger. I'll be honest. Have you ever been to Australia and watched the Renegades? Or are you just stuck in New Zealand at the moment? Another leave. Ooh, that had some bounce. Bloody hell, that'll be a wide. Yep, that's another wide. Dot ball. Crap. Oh, we're good. I was reading the chat again. Let's have a look. I've been to Australia before. I was lucky enough to watch Boxing Day Test and the World Cup final in 2015. Yeah, those were not good results for New Zealand. 2015. I'm trying to remember what happened in that. Was that the series that Ross Taylor made like 290 in Perth? Was that series? Yeah, it'd be good to see the Renegades do well. So, in the early days of the Big Bash, the Sydney Thunder were the team that were absolutely rubbish just for years. And unfortunately, the Renegades are sort of a little bit like that now. They're just not very good. But it'd be good. It's always good to see the underdogs do a little bit better. So yeah, hopefully they can turn around their form for you, James. No run there. What's the travel situation like with New Zealand at the moment? Are you guys able to sort of travel freely and whatnot with the current world situation? I'm not going to say the magic C word. 92,000 and Faulkner tore us apart. That was Michael Clark's last game, actually. Last one day for Australia, anyway. Yeah, I haven't been to the MCG in years. It's been a long time since I've been to the MCG. 37 overs remaining today. We can get through 37 overs today. Yeah, that was back when Jimmy Faulkner was actually half decent at cricket. I don't think he gets much of a run nowadays, even though he's not that old. He'd be, what, mid-30s? That's in the gap. That'll be 4. Good shot by Wareham. Duck below that. Probably could have pulled that away, but thought better of it. They've put a fielder there now, so I'm definitely not going to pull it away. And that'll be another wide. That was ridiculous. What's the weather like at the moment in New Zealand? Is it pretty nice? I know it's good here. We've had some pretty bad flooding in the last couple of months, but that is a lovely shot down the ground. But yeah, what's New Zealand like at the moment? Big Cameron Boyce fan. That is a name I haven't heard in a while. Between him and Dan Christian, those are two names I've not heard in a long time. I remember the days when Cameron Boyce was up for a test selection. That was an actual conversation that happened with the selectors. I'm convinced. I'm glad it didn't happen, because he's not really in my opinion, a test standard bowler. This is sort of around the time that Nathan Lyon wasn't doing too flash, and he was sort of droppable. Not that window lasted very long. He's been a pretty good bowler for us, Nathan Lyon. I'm not going to complain about Nathan Lyon. That is another good shot from Gardner. 4 more. Ash Gardner on 79. Goes up and down, just starting to get cold and windy. Yeah, no, I'm dead serious about Cameron Boyce. 100%. And I don't actually think he's that old. I think he'd be in his 30s, though, surely. Yeah, I think Cameron Boyce, I think he spends his trade up in Queensland now. That is another good shot down the ground. It'll be cut off by the fielder, unfortunately. Good throw from the deep. But yeah, hand on heart, that is 100% Cam Boyce. That definitely happened. That's no run there. Another good shot down the ground by Gardner. Yeah, Cameron Boyce, I haven't seen him bowl for a little while. And then Hatsoglu, I think that's how you say his name. Is he playing for the Thunder now, I think? I know he's not playing for the Renegades. I think he's playing for the Thunder. He's either playing for the Thunder or the Sixers. He's playing for one of the Sydney teams. I know he's not playing for the Strikers.
Yes.
A little bit late-ish on that one, Ash. Ash Gardner's raced to 85 now.
Waiting.
That's a good shot. It's beaten the field, and that'll go for 4. And that's the dinner break. So after being 4 for 130, we now sit at 6 for 220. Plays for the Scorchers now. For some reason, I thought he played for one of the Sydney teams. They won last season. They did. Scorchers won a couple of times, actually. Now, for those of you who missed the start of the stream, this is the current state of the game. And the title of the stream is the Brian Lara Challenge. So we need to get one of our batters to 400. This is not looking likely. Ash Garden is probably our best bet. We just need... I don't like the odds of Wareham getting there. Molyneux, no. Brown and Campbell, no. Let's keep going. We've got one last session to go. We're in the evening session. 34 overs to go. That's a dot to begin. That's probably going to be a wide. Yep. No run. Do you follow the rugby much, James? Because I'm trying to get into rugby because since I've moved over to New South Wales now, and they're big into their rugby league and rugby union, and I honestly do not know the difference. I'm trying to get into it, but it's just not sticking with me. So do you know much about rugby by any chance? Being a Kiwi boy. That's in the gap. I'm going to get at least 2 for that. Well fielded. Just 2. Ash Gardner on 87 now. That was a brave leave. Well fielded. Not really rugby. That's alright. I just thought I'd ask just in case you could teach me something, because I know absolutely nothing about rugby. But yeah, cricket. I'm massive into cricket as well, as you can probably tell. My YouTube channel is mainly based around cricket. I do the odd Pokemon thing here and there. That's more of a like a personal thing from my childhood. I just love yeah, I haven't been. My uncle's massive into. He's been to all the World Cups since 1996, I think. Him and his wife, who've now separated, actually. They're massive into rugby. They've been to each of the. They've been to Japan think there was one in New Zealand. I forget where the other one was. There might have been one here, I think. That's a play and a miss.
Well bowled.
That's probably going to be another wide. Yeah, another wide. Brunt's been good. She's probably been the pick of the bowlers, I reckon. But she's bowled a lot. That's very uppish. She's bowled a lot of wides. I didn't know you were into Pokemon, James. Do you have a favourite generation? What's your favourite generation? Thanks for the congrats on the 50. I've hit that during the stream, so I'll put a video up for that probably tomorrow. There'll be a thank you video and a thanks for everybody turning up into the stream, because as I think I said a little bit earlier, I started the stream on 47 and now I'm just looking at it, it's on 53 now, so I'm pretty happy with how my first stream has gone. This is my first stream, so I'm pretty happy. 4 and 5, my first generation was 4. So yeah, generation 4 is probably the one I've played the most. I'm currently playing through Generation 3 on my YouTube channel. I'm not sure if you've watched that or not. Shameless plug. And Generation 7 is probably another one I've played a lot. That is a dumb leave. That's the 3rd time I've done that. We are screwed. Out for the unlucky number 87. I'm so cross. Alright, Molyneux, you're in. One of these two are going to score 400. I'm calling it now. That's a good shot. Make the most of that full toss. That'll be 4 runs. Yeah, Gardner. I just misread the line completely. Forward defenses only from now on. That's another good shot. That's 4 more. Leave that alone. That's nice and wide. Looking doing the 5-day challenge with a friend. I probably wasn't patient enough. I made the mistake of trying to score runs at the same time. That's outside the line. So I found it was good. It was good fun. I thought it was good fun. It's good. It's a good thing to try. Doing it with a friend's probably good. That way you can sort of take turns and it's not as exhausting as an effort. You can sort of, you know, bat, I don't know how you want to do it, sort of 5 overs each, and then, you know, keep each other, you know, sort of refreshed. But yeah, sitting down and batting for, you know, 90 overs at a time, it does take a bit out of you. Because I've been recording for just over 2 hours now. I'm starting to feel a little bit tired. It's also 10:30 at night, so I gotta get up at 6 o'clock tomorrow. So, but I don't care. I want to finish this stream. But it was good fun. I did enjoy the 5-day challenge. Wasn't successful. I'll probably try and do it again. But yeah, my advice would be to try and take your time. Would be the way to go. Duck below that. Also, don't do it against England, because they only bowl with pace, and I like facing the spinners, so don't do it against England. Do it with somebody who bowls spin. So like in India or Sri Lanka or in Australia, who have a couple of spinners. I think it's definitely doable. You just need to like get in the zone. You just need to be like in absolute zen mode to be able to do it. But yeah, no, I definitely think it's doable. Hopefully I'll be the first to do it. Because I know Gareth's had a couple of goes at it as well. GJ Weaver, as he goes by. That's in the gap. So, yeah, I think it's definitely doable. Run out to our real wicket takers, unfortunately. That's another gap. Another 4. Ooh, it couldn't be 3 in a row. Gaz did it in Cricket 19, did he? I didn't know he did it in Cricket 19. But he's been unsuccessful so far. Okay. So I think I was in for one of his streams a couple of months ago when he first tried to do it. I must admit, I haven't really kept up with these videos as of late. No particular reason. I think I've just been more focused on making my own content rather than watching, that's another good shot, than watching YouTube, to be honest. Yeah, it's a good challenge. It's good fun. Yeah, I'd be curious to see if you did it. Yeah, see how you go on the channel. I'll definitely watch it if you do it. Leave that alone. So are you planning on doing it with a mate who has a YouTube channel or just a mate of yours? It's in the gap. Who is just doesn't have a channel. No run there. He'd won by 1 wicket. Wow. That would have been awesome. I might need to go back and find that in the archives somewhere. But he struggled with the spin. That's in the gap. No run there. What difficulty do you play on? I'm just curious. That's up-ish. Ooh, that was very close to being out.
Wide on. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pull shot. Yeah, fair enough. Does he do mainly cricket stuff, or do he just do other random stuff?
Yes.
That's a good shot.
Yep.
It's another shot in the gap. Starting to get a couple of runs here. You playing custom difficulty? I just leave it on hard.
Waiting.
Because I find there's no real point in just playing around with it. So I just leave it on hard. Because like, if it gets too hard, then I find myself not really enjoying it.
Yes.
And as you can tell from me playing on hard today, I don't really need it to get any harder than this. No, that's all good, mate. I think everybody else is just happy to watch us have a chat. Anybody else, feel free to chip in. James and I are just having a good old chin wag.
Yes.
That's another good shot. That'll be 4 more. Molyneux is doing very, very well. 18 off 13 so far.
White.
Leave that. Oh, it's beaten the fielder. We'll take a couple of runs.
Bowler's end.
It's another wide. How many wides have there been in this match? 32 wides. Glenn's been responsible for 20 of them, which is ridiculous. 20 wides. That's because she keeps bowling around the wicket to right-handers when bowling leg spin. She's pitching it so far outside leg, it's ridiculous.
Yes. Keeper's end.
Yeah, I thought it'd be good to have the girls in action as well. I just thought it'd be different. My last couple of streams have been with the fellas, so yeah, I thought why not give the girls a run. They won the World Cup recently. They should get as much representation as the fellas. I'll tell you what, it's a bit more difficult as well, because my timing in like the first 15 overs was horrendous because the girls bowl so much slower. But I've sort of got my eye in now. We were 4 for 30 at one stage. We're now at we're 7 for 276. So definitely gotten a lot better. No run there. And that's drinks. 25 overs to go. That's in the gap. Uh-oh. Woo! That was close. What tactic was that you're talking about, James? I'm a bit confused. That's wide.
Waiting.
No run there. Oh yeah, the leg spinners around the wicket. Yeah, it's a really bizarre thing. They did it in cricket 19 as well. Doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, because when I do my Shane Warne series, obviously bowling leg spin, my basic rule is over the wicket for the right-handers, and only go around the wicket if there's a left-hander that's been in for a long time. And if I can't get them out over the wicket, I'll try around the wicket. That's basically the only way I'll go around the wicket. So yeah, it's really strange because it's a lot of free runs they give away by doing that. That's another boundary. Yeah, it's really weird. Molyneux's doing pretty good for a number 9. Doing pretty solid. That's in the gap as well. Just chip that away nicely. We're going to get at least 2. Uh-oh. We'll dive in. Lucky. 28 from 20. No run. That's in the gap. So James, I know you've got a Cricket Captain series on your channel. How long have you been playing Cricket Captain for? Because I'm a big Cricket Captain fan. I'll probably do a Cricket Captain series once the new game comes out for 2022. That normally comes out around June. Leave that alone. So I'll probably do a series for that whenever that comes out. Because I know you've got the Renegade series, is that right? If I'm not mistaken. 77 overs in the books. We are 7 for 290. 23 overs to go. It's another good shot down the ground. That's 4. Dot ball. Good day, Samara. Is that how I pronounce your name? Fazili? Sumaira? I do apologise if I'm butchering your name. No run. But yeah, welcome to the stream. That's George's 50. 52 of 48, 12 fours in it. Pretty impressive for a, was she number 7 or number 8? Number 8. Just the third 50 maker in this innings. James played it back in 2011. Hated it because he didn't understand it. And came back in 2017 and have loved it ever since. Yeah, that's the same. I must admit, I haven't really kept up with the Cricket Captain series, James, but I've been watching the New Zealand career mode. I've been watching the odd episode here and there, and it's pretty good. I do enjoy it. G'day, Pawan. How you going? Yeah, I've been playing Cricket Captain since 2010, I think. I got it as a birthday present from my nan and pop. They got it for me for 1 year for my birthday. Basically everything offside for Georgia in this innings, apart from that one nice shot on the leg side. Pawan, you're new to the channel. Welcome. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. We mainly do cricket stuff and Pokemon stuff, but today we're doing a bit of cricket.
Wide on.
That's dot ball. It's beating the fielder. We're just talking about just cricket stuff in general. We've been talking about the Big Bash probably the last half an hour for 45 minutes. Do you have a favourite Big Bash team? That's a terrible shot. So yeah, trade secret, James. The series I have planned for whenever the new game comes out is my favourite cricket county is Northamptonshire. So I'm basically going to try and do, I've done this before, is basically rebuild the English cricket county system, but only having basically get a whole test team from Northamptonshire for England. That's what I'm going to try and do. Pawan, am I from Australia? Yes, I am from Australia. Whereabouts are you from, Pawan? Just occurred to me, we've just ticked over the 300 mark, so we're in much better shape than we were earlier today. .79 overs in the books. Australia are 307 for 7. Play and a miss. Play and a miss. Well, from Sri Lanka. My great nana is from Sri Lanka. She is 101 at the moment. I went and saw her on Monday in her nursing home, so she's very old, but she's still with us, so very lucky. So yeah, got a little bit of Sri Lankan heritage. Dot ball.
Yes.
Oh, I did not time that well at all. Gonna get a quick single. Well, that's a great idea. I'm honestly undecided for 2022 at the moment. I'm thinking maybe doing a test career with Sri Lanka as a possibility. I'm not committed just yet, though subject to change. Yeah, the only reason I don't normally do another team like Sri Lanka or a West Indies or someone like that is because their domestic program really isn't that strong. So I like to play as a country that has a good, strong domestic sort of setup. And the only reason I don't normally do Australia, new ball, is because I play as them so much in other cricket series and stuff. So, and I've played as them a lot historically as well. So, but yeah, mine's probably subject to change as well. So, we'll just wait and see what happens, really. Nice to hear that. Thank you, Pawan. Whereabouts in Sri Lanka are you from? That's going down leg. Don't review it. Yeah, good job. Don't review it. in the gap. That'll be 4. I must say, doing these challenges over stream is much more enjoyable than just recording them in like a 2-hour batch. So going forward, I think I'm going to do these Cricket 22 challenges as streams. They're just much more exciting, I think. And this stream has done a world of good for my confidence as well. I feel like I was a little bit nervous at the beginning, but right now I feel great. Getting to know you guys and chat and everything, it's been really good. So it's really been nice. We've got 20 overs to go. Obviously doing 100 over days. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I have to give it some deep thinking. That's another wide. Back-to-back wides by Siva or Shiva? Skiva? I have no idea how to pronounce your name.
Yes.
Work that into the gap.
Keep us in.
Just get the 2. That's Molyneux's 50. 37 balls, 9 fours in it. Not bad for a number 9. Not bad at all. I would absolutely agree with that, yeah. Do you do streams, James, or you just do videos? Because correct me if I'm wrong, but I've only ever seen you do videos. That's a good shot down the ground. That'll be 4 more. Oh, I'm going a little bit fast for my liking at the moment. Not really. I'm not really paying attention to the cricket, I'll be honest. I'm sort of just reading the chat and responding. And just playing whatever shot feels right. I'm not really paying attention, so I should probably knuckle down a little bit more. Because this is going to sound really stupid, but like my natural game when I play this game is to be quite aggressive. I want to do a more specialist career mode so I can go through seasons faster. That would be my main focus. Is that on Cricket Captain or on Cricket 22? That'll be another wide. Bloody England, how many wides is that up to now? 39 wides in 81.5 overs. That is ridiculous. Silly, silly, silly. You actually did your first stream last week. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't check that out. That was for Cricket Captain. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to you. If not, I'll subscribe now.
Wide on.
Let me check. So I do watch your videos. I'm not subscribed. There you go. I'm subscribed now. So. Apologies for that.
White. Whiting.
Another dot. .3 overs in the books.
Yep.
No run there. Thought about it, but no run. No run. No run indeed. No. All good, brother. Gotta keep supporting the cricket community. It's what it's all about. You know, we all look after each other.
Wait. Yeah.
Fielder has completely misread that. That'll be 4. Streaming at a poor time of day. What time did you stream? So I would have thought streaming from like, and this is Australian like standard, not Australian standard, like Australian Eastern time, would be like 7 p.m. onwards. Well, that's what I thought anyway. I started quite late. I started at 8:15. I've been going for about 2.5 hours now. What time is it in Auckland?
Yeah.
That's another good shot. 4 more. Got a bit of a ring field in place now, England. Now they've put the field out, sort of. They keep changing the field on me. It's kind of annoying. That's in the gap. That'll be 4 more. Where's my voice gone? Sorry, I had to mute my mic there for a second. I had to cough. Stream just around lunchtime, just for a go of it. Around 1 a.m. Whoops. You got a busy day tomorrow? Or, because I thought it would be later in Auckland. Than it is here.
Waiting.
That's well fielded. Yeah, because it's almost 11 p.m. here. So I reckon, yeah, it's about 2 hours difference.
Waiting.
Just keep hitting it to that mid-wicket fielder.
Ooh.
It's playing a miss.
Well bowled.
I must admit, if we can get through to stumps with these two still at the crease, I'm not jinxing myself, but if we can get through to the stumps with these two at the crease, I'll feel much better about the getting one of them to 400 rather than starting fresh. You know, I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. I probably won't stream tomorrow, but whenever the next stream is, getting one of them to 400. So let's just get through to stumps. Katie Cross back into the attack. 2 for 72 off her 16.
Wait on.
If you have any social media accounts, feel free to message me. Sure thing. We'll keep in touch.
Yep. Bowlers.
Oh, back.
Wait.
Yeah, I've got to work on more videos and try and record some more too. Always more work to do. So what do you do for work? Do you do like YouTube as like a side thing? Because I work in disability. I work with kids that have severe intellectual and physical disabilities. And then I obviously do YouTube as a hobby on the side. I don't do it full time. So what do you do for work? Because you got a big channel, relatively big channel, you know, compared to mine. So what do you do for work? That's in the gap. I'm not even going to bother running for that. That's 4. Alright, 14 overs to go. Wareham's on 72. Molyneux not far behind. I reckon bring the spinners back out. I know the new ball's not that old, but bring the spinners back out. Give them a good thrashing. Play and miss. Completely misread that one.
Whiting. Yes.
I reckon that'll be 4. Yep, 4 runs. Molyneux just chipping away at England. She's doing a real good job. Work from home at a fishing company. I imagine that'd be quite big in New Zealand, the fishing industry. So I know it's big here. Because Auckland, is that North or South Island? I reckon it's South? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, fishing company, that's pretty cool. That's down the ground. May reach the rope. Fielder's put in a good shift, but didn't quite get there. Run rate's crept back over 4 now. Really starting to accelerate. North Island. Yeah, I got a funny story actually. I was talking to a friend of mine back in Adelaide right before we moved. We moved to New South Wales at the start of the year, and he was telling me he recently went to Tasmania, and he was telling me about how Tasmania was beautiful when he went with his girlfriend and blah 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 blah. And I asked him if it was North or South Island. I got Tasmania and New Zealand confused. And I felt so stupid. It's like the dumbest thing. Because New Zealand and Tasmania aren't that far apart. And for some reason I thought they were the same thing. And that's so dumb. Anyway, it was funny at the time. My fiance still gives me hell over that. That's a good shot. Just get the single though. No, that was unlucky. Hit it straight into Molyneux's foot. Leave that alone. I thought you might like that story. But yeah, I'm not that gullible in real life, I promise. That's another wide. I reckon it's got to be at least 40 wides now. Yep, 40 wides. I'm still disappointed in Glenn. She's bowled 20 wides in like 15 overs. That's ridiculous. Shot. That's the shot of the day. I'm calling that now. Ooh, I felt bad about leaving that one. So back on the Pokemon chat, James, have you played the newer games? Have you played Legends Arceus yet? Because I haven't. I started doing it on the channel. I got like 4 episodes in and I thought, yep, this is not for me. So I've made a little promise with myself that if I'm going to do a game on the channel, I'm going to play through it and then do it on the channel as a second playthrough, so I know what I'm getting myself in for. Getting myself into, that's what I was trying to say. That is a terribly timed shot. But yeah, I really liked Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield was good. I put over 400 hours into that game. I haven't played the Diamond and Pearl remakes yet. That's on my to-do list. How was that not a wide? That was surprising. But yeah, haven't played. I've barely played Legends Arceus. That is a good shot. I should probably run. That's 4. Stop playing after Gen 7. Any particular reason? Just look at that ball number. Oh, it's gone now. Never mind. Stop playing after Gen 7. Haven't really got back into it. Yeah, any particular reason? Shot. 4 runs. 10 overs to go. Am I going to be in bed by midnight? I hope so. So I'm going to be very tired if I don't. It's okay, I've got one last shift for the week, because I do shift work, which is tomorrow, and then I've got the rest of the week off, so... Anyway... Dot ball. Time constraints. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, playing a Pokemon game, does take a lot of time. You know, you got to get yourself invested in the story, and you know, you got to beat the Elite Four, then you got to do the post game, and then yeah, it's a whole deal. It's sort of a 15 to 20 hour commitment playing through one of those games, but they're good fun. I've loved playing them since I was a kid. Quite a big nuffy, to be honest, when it comes to Pokemon. Really do enjoy it. Hence why I've started this series where I try and catch every single one of them individually. G'day, Satvik? Watching from India, is that right? Yeah, welcome. Absolutely, welcome everybody in. That's another boundary. Will RCB win tonight? Who are they playing? Let's pause for a second. Where's my OBS gone? Whoop. Crap. Hang on. It's alright, we're back. RCB playing CSK. That is a good question. CSK is second to last. RCB 6th. I'm from Australia. Anyway. Back to the cricket. Not that that wasn't cricket, but... I'm guessing RCB might win. As I was saying earlier in the stream, I don't really follow the IPL that closely, but I probably should. But my team is currently third, so which I didn't know. So I might be watching from now on. That's in the gap. We'll just get the single. Yeah, I know Kohli's had a rough time in the IPL this year. So he got a couple of ducks in a row, didn't he? No run there. Dot ball. No. No. Ooh, overthrows. First time I've seen overthrows this match. Is that a 100 partnership? I'm guessing it is. No, 150 partnership. Nice. Redstone Royals haven't batted in the last 2 games. Hopefully we can turn it around. I agree. Even though I haven't watched any IPL this year. I watched a couple of matches last year, but I haven't watched any of it this year, to be honest. So, yeah, that's really lazy of me, to be honest. Dot ball. Alright, there is 7 overs to go. What score do you think I'll end on? Put your guesses in the chat, everybody. Currently on 375. I don't think we'll get 400. Anya Shrubso. I haven't seen the spinners for a little while. Do want to face the spinners. 7 overs left. Do we get to 400? I don't think we do. 392. That's not bad. Not a bad guess. I'll take 392 as long as we don't lose another wicket. But considering we were 4 for 30, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Because I did think we were going to be all out for like 150. So I'm quite happy with where we're at the moment in the grand scheme of things. Dot ball. What happened there? Is that the end of the day? What happened to the other 5 overs? What happened there? I feel ripped off. Alright, we're going to bat to the 100 over mark and then I'm going to call it a stream. Because it is getting quite late. And I do have to get up at 6 o'clock tomorrow. So I'll give you 6 more overs to get to 392. How about that? Try out IPL next stream. It's not a bad idea, actually. I'll do it probably the stream once this challenge is complete. I'll do like an IPL stream. I might do that. I think it actually adds those overs to the last day. It's a bit strange sometimes. I think because we're only playing... It was meant... Because we're playing only 4 days, it might be something to do with that. I don't know. But that was weird, wasn't it? I'm not the only one thinking that's weird, right? Alright, 5 overs to go. It's in the gap. RCB then versus Rajasthan Royals. See who wins. Not a bad idea, Abhishek. I might have to download the appropriate rosters. Because I haven't done that yet. But yeah, we can definitely do that. Let me just create a note on my desktop to do that for video. Because I have a folder on my hard drive which has all my video ideas. So I'll put that in there. And then we'll see to it that I do that. I've seen test matches lose overs too, and I've seen a day 6 where all the overs got played. That is weird. Alright, so prediction is where I'm going to get her 100 by the end of the day. Or by the 100 over mark. She needs 11 runs in the next 4 overs.
Wide on. Yeah.
That's a good shot. That's 4. that'll be wide. I think 392 is going to be a couple of runs short, James. Ooh, that was early. Go for it. Well, she's 89 off 102, so she's sort of played like a mini one-day innings.
Ooh, yes.
Leg bias? Sneaky. I didn't know these two played for the Renegades. You should have told me that earlier.
Yes.
That's a good shot. .93 now. They've got the field out on the rope. Bloody hell.
Yes.
Run. Don't get run out. It's all good. 390. Wareham's on 94. Responsibly play that up towards the bowler. Do you think Wareham's going to get the 100, Abhishek?
Wait. Yes.
Going to get at least 2. 98. We've passed 392, so sorry, James, you're out. 98 off 105.
Yeah.
I reckon that'll be it. Whoopsie. And there's the 100. 100 off 106. 94 strike rate. 23 fours in it. Alright. Go to bed at the end of the over.
Yep.
Quick single. Alright, 2 balls left. Ooh, play and a miss. Alright. Last ball of the stream. And that's day 1. Or day 1.5, sort of. It's been fun, James. Thanks a lot for contributing so much in the chat. I'm off, guys. Thank you for hanging around. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you for the next stream. See you guys then.